Unlike some missing persons cases that have reached the national spotlight, the missing and murdered Indigenous peoples crisis has only gained momentum in recent years. Now tribes in Montana, they're fighting back. And one Western Montana tribe found out that by bringing everyone to the table, yes, an actual table, a fully researched and evolved response plan can really be the difference between finding a loved one alive or dead. My help tonight, I'll say their names so you know them and the nation knows them.
We don't want to just give money for a billboard.
A movement ignited. June of 2018, 23-year-old Jermaine Charlo goes missing, and her family asked the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes for help.
I mean, this is a member of our tribe. This is our family. This is, you know, what more can we do?
Still missing today, Jermaine's loved ones aren't the only ones still searching for answers.
This is a person. This is a sister. It's a daughter. It's a mother. And so she's important regardless of what you think, and she should be just as important to start seeking, just like anybody else.
Looking back, the disappearance of Jermaine feels like a defining moment for the CSKT people. Realizing the issue of their family members going missing, the tribe developed what would become the missing persons blueprint for other Native American nations across the country.
Everybody came to the table. We had the conversations because we really weren't talking about it. But to have everybody in the same room, at the same table, talking about the same issue was really powerful.
Ellie Bundy and Jamie Pluff are two members of the CSKT MMIP work group. In early 2019, they began work on an important, truly life-saving document that would be called the Tribal Community Incident Response Plan.
And the people who serve on our work group, for example, we have our law enforcement guys, we have attorneys, we have pastors in the community, military personnel. It's such a diverse group of people, but they all have a heart to just want to make a difference. And that's kind of a shining light, I guess, in this dark topic.
Now, the plan consists of 4 key pillars involving law enforcement, focusing on improving victim services, bringing the stories to media, and outreaching to their own community. And the CSKT tribe counts themselves fortunate to be in the position that they are.
I think that we are luckier than a lot of other tribes because of the concurrent jurisdiction that we have. We don't have to rely on BIA and FBI to come in first. Like I said, our officers can immediately start working on a case.
And now, armed with that response plan, the work will continue to educate the most vulnerable members of the tribe.
I think the biggest thing that I've realized is how many people really don't understand the issue. They just don't think that that this is something that can happen in our communities, that people go missing.
It could have been my daughter. It could have been Jamie's daughter. And damn it, if they go missing, I want everybody doing whatever they can to help.
And we can help. We can do it. The United States just showed that we can rally to find a missing person, like in the case of Gabby Petito.
I would guess that you could walk out anywhere on the street in Missoula and say, "Oh, did you hear about Gabby?" And they go, "Oh, Gabby, yeah, that girl that went missing, and Gabby Petito." And then I would ask you to go do the same about Jermaine or Hannah or Kaysara or Savannah. How many are going to say, "Oh, I know that case. I know who you're talking about"? That's just sad to me. Every time I'm invited to speak, you're going to hear their names, and I'm not going to quit saying them until people know them.
In talking with Ellie and Jamie, every opportunity to share these names is what they call a small victory. And through the Tribal Community Response Plan, these women feel like they are slowly and surely stacking those small victories. Folks, here at Montana Right Now, we are committed to telling those stories and will not stop saying their names until every Montana family can bring their loved ones home. And that does begin tonight. That commitment starts today. Every day this month, we're sharing details of a missing Indigenous person here in Montana. Tonight, we're focusing on Luke Walter Denny. Luke's been missing since June 16th. He's 15 years old, has brown hair, brown eyes, is 6 feet tall, weighing 130 pounds. Folks, if you know anything about Luke's disappearance, you're asked to call the Great Falls Police Department. The phone number right there on your screen. We also have that information posted on our website. It's montanarightnow.com.